Hey guys, how's it going? A little yellowed out. Yeah, anyway, I really am yellow. Oh, look at that. I need to get something to neutralize acid. Poor kidneys are not doing okay. Too much work. It's my 19th anniversary today. We don't have a president. Some people would say, yeah, it's funny because they're showing him on TV. I don't think you grasp. Um, hey, now I'm no longer yellow. Ooh, color balance. There we go. Looks good. Yeah, Donald Trump is on TV. Donald Trump is flaunting something that he's been telling you for 3 years by breaking the law. Um, Interesting scheme, guys. Unfortunately, it's not something that's staged. It's a really beating the crap out of each other. For real. I don't trust Mike Pence, and I don't think anybody else does. So I don't know what's going to happen out there. But yeah, fake news media, as in it's fake news media, as in it is fake news media. I would run into Donald Trump driving around in his convertible on Colonial Drive here all the time. And a lot of times I had my resume from LinkedIn on my back. So I'd sit there and spent months and months and months and months and months and months and months. I started kind of promoting my resume as well as trying to build out like an advertising business for, I wanted to save companies here in Orlando, give them a chance to actually promote themselves like in a broader range beyond just a little small scope of people because I kept on watching businesses go down. It was really heartbreaking for me. And there goes another one. It's like watching trees go down, but because it is a breath of fresh air sometimes. And if a business stays up, it means that they're not killing their customers. You know, then again, they probably were murdering their customers or they died. But hmm. uh, anyway, yeah, I started promoting that way and been looking for a job. It's not a very successful endeavor. I contacted everybody. I mean, when I say I contacted everybody, I mean I contacted moms and dads and kids and grandkids and even people that haven't been born yet. I've contacted so many people. Probably people don't even exist. Several of them. So, um, either was asking for jobs, or I think I went and asked like two people for a grant. I don't like asking for money. It's like sitting there and asking them for an extra arm. I'm not gonna sit there and ask for an extra arm. So I'm just doing this thing now, doing my scientific research and designing stuff and sending it to people that matter to me. And that's about it. I wanted to run a quick note here because I really did, in like in due honesty, without like exaggerating nor trying to claim credit or anything. I wrote a script called Project Lightspeed and I sent it to Tom Cruise in 2001. It's actually my first screenplay. Just keep that in the back of your mind. If you have Al Qaeda riding up your rear end, they will smile at you, they will invade your private space, and they will try to kill you or actually succeed. They're very friendly. They're very aware of the environment that's causing you problems because they're the cause of it, and they know how to capitalize on their own activities. So be wary of what you get yourself involved with because you're going to need to get out of there quick. Even with their smiling faces and their big teeth and their promises of a better life, it's not. One of the other reasons why I wanted to put this out here is because the neighbors in the past several years, starting from 2006, were stating that, and the people that would go through their house like a revolving door were stating that they were in pain. that they had cancer. They don't. They're addicts. They're literally drug addicts. Um, one of the things, like they were saying that they're evil, bad people, bad people, bad people, and evil, is I think they're infecting people with malaria, which is extremely painful, believe it or not. And they like acidosis seems to be something else a lot of these people capitalize on, and other things in order to sell more drugs. Now, why am I saying malaria? Because malaria apparently leads to sickle cell disease. Sickle cell syndrome is extremely painful. We have lost half the planet. Why am I saying that? Okay, here we go. The Middle East is it's very common to have sickle cell disease. It's very common. Um, I had found like, and I was been doing research. I have an entire library, a plethora of cache of information where I can go and access at any time any information I choose at all at any given time. So I do research on everything for fun. I'm pretty much a walking encyclopedia. And they had found a cure for malaria, and in that they had found a treatment for sickle cell disease, and I think they even had a vaccine for it. I don't know what happened to that, but like yesterday, I watched this crap be aired on television that they were editing genetic sequences, like rearranging genetic sequencing in order to cure um, sickle cell disease. You see, even the phone agrees. So I'm not sure as to what's going on there. But it's even like there's a freaking message in the form of our land masses that we have a serious problem with sickle cell disease. It even shows off where the heck it is. It's most concentrated, and it's in pictographs for anybody who visits the planet. Um, giving it appears as if, because it is the Middle East and it is North Africa, where the Nazis were at, where these people were suffering. Anything that's like a mild, like humid temperate zone is somewhat desert is going to be loaded with this crap, and it is extremely painful. Um, I think these drug dealers went capitalized on that and have addicted nearly everybody near the equator of the planet with this crap and chasing the malaria as a means by which to make money, as in the entire equator of the planet. Literally. Um, all you people are being lied to, and you need to take one of those painful moments, take a gun and shoot your drug dealer because they're just murdering your family. They'll put you on this endless drug cycle, and it doesn't cure you. Um, in the old days, back when we had Confederates and stuff, like the Confederates would use quinine as an option and other stuff to keep that at bay, and it worked for them. Um, so yeah, the reason, it sounds kind of stupid, right? I don't think you're listening to me. The Confederates. Now, where were the Confederates? Come on, I need you I need you to meditate on this. Where were the Confederates? In the South, right, close to the equator. So, yeah, you're feeding really bad people, and you're going to die from it. I was born in the North. So I don't think this stuff really ever went away, did it? My family, in their naivete, decided to have me be born in the North and came back down to the South because they're idiots. Actually, a lot of Cubans went to the North because they thought that the United States was going to bomb Cuba, which they probably should have. Although it's a really bad idea. It is my family. My family's out there, and I kind of love them, but I've never met them. So I don't know, but Cuba's a mess. So is Puerto Rico. So are the Bahamas. So it's all that area. It's all equator. The entire equator. It's all drug dealers, drug addiction, and anything with jungles, anything with mild to warm temperate zones, which is also a breeding ground for malaria. So anyway, I got on this Marvel kick because, well, I like Marvel. So since I've written over 20,000 people, and got this far, at least we don't have a president, so they're just gonna hang out with those guys and bitch them out sometimes. I didn't just say that. Anyway, there was something else I wanted to add to this. No, yeah, I wanted something about. I had a complaint about DC Comics in regards to Bruce Wayne, and he was sitting there and he studied how to become Batman with this freaking ninja dude, Ra's al Ghul. Sister gets in this huge fight. Dude promises to kill the guy, kind of, sort of, enact revenge, whatever the case may be. So he sits there and he throws a soiree at his house. Who in the hell in their right mind would sit there, knowing full well there's a bunch of bad guys trying to kill you, sit there and throw a soiree at their house? Yeah, it's a rich guy, and just sit there and rent a location and have the soiree someplace else, unless you really want to burn your house down. In which case, yeah, do that. Otherwise, don't be a flippin' idiot. Oh, okay, I remembered. When all this started, when I was first attacked, most people have a psychotic episode and actually murder their family members whenever they're bugged in this way. Two things. Number one, I never dated anybody that wasn't hot, so I dated really gorgeous guys. So if it was one of these gorgeous guys, it's not entirely a loss. Although some of them were pretty vile, like sitting there calling women sex sticks and pretty nasty. You get to find out the worst parts of a guy later on, but really freaking gorgeous, actually. Put some of these guys you see on TV to shame. Oh, I didn't have a psychotic episode. I freaked because I realized that you have a lot of singers from like the 70s and the 80s. It's the City Girl Using Your Mind from Staying Alive. Young city girl using your mind, and then you have the same freaking singer like in the 80s and the 90s singing about the same thing in a different song, and they've got scars on their head, so like various different various like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of musicians. Oh, by the way, somebody's torturing me to death. You just come to the realization, wait a minute, that's not poetic license. These people are actually being tortured. And all of a sudden, all this crap that I ever watched on TV or read in the newspaper is garbage. I mean, just sat there. I wigged the hell out. I'm sitting there going, oh man, they tortured my grandmother to death. They've been torturing my mom, these little freaks. That's not quite, I had far more better colorful metaphors popping out of me than that, and I was pee the hell out. And believe me, my physical body language and all that was far more aggressive. Pretty huge aggressive stance, actually. I really, really, really wanted to build a tank and blow everybody away, which probably would have been a good idea. and thousands upon thousands of politicians and thousands upon thousands of teachers and parents and stories and books and stories on in news stories they were saying it kind of slightly mental problems. They're being murdered. It's not a mental problem. You're freaking murdering this. You're helping a terrorist murder this person. I really freaked the hell out. So I stuck a couple of billboards on my car, put my car in first gear first, took that at approximately 55 miles per hour, hit it in fifth gear, and went and surfed all over Florida with the message of what the hell is going on. Literally. And then I went and invented a machine to where you wouldn't have a freaking scar the size of your thumb or the size of. Never mind. I better not say that. Yeah. I just forgot. I better not say that. Anyway, yeah. I'm sorry you guys went through that. I'm sorry you guys have been in pain that way. Don't do drugs because of that. You're just feeding the guy who went and put that crap in you, you dumbass. I did it again. If you're a sucker for punishment, just go ahead and beat yourself with a steel-laden whip and get it over with. Don't do drugs. If you suffer from physical pain beyond that, you're in need of a scan either for electronic implants or for sickle cell anemia. Once again, it is the entire freaking eater as well as all freaking jungle regions on the planet. I mean, on the planet, the entire planet. So yeah, we're trying to abolish cocaine as we speak, but we have no president, and slowly engaging. Still, I have no provisions and I have no income. And it's not a total loss. Was it? These people didn't know that was happening. Guys, they didn't know it was a large group of people. They thought it was just one or two people, or it was just them, which is what they're convinced of. I'm sorry. And yeah, we want to kill these people really badly. So don't think for a moment we don't. Just don't be a freaking idiot about it. Oh, and work out and a copper igloo, copper shielding, like a copper igloo. Don't paint your walls in copper. It's really bad for you. A copper sheet igloo to kind of jump into every once in a while helps a lot. And that's about it. Oh, and build a swimming pool in your backyard in case somebody went and put a bomb shelter underneath your house and is playing bingo with your kids' dicks or vaginas or whatever. Thank you for trying.